Hi, it's me, Bandit748, and today's video is going to be, is a hamster right for you? Okay, so first of all, do you have enough money to buy a hamster? You may not think so, but a hamster is actually a pretty costly pet. With buying chew toys regularly and with buying a big cage, because the minimum cage size in the US and Canada is 360 square inches of floor space, and that does not include levels. And even though I live in Spain, that's just the one I use because it's the one I know most and the one I think is best. So if you do not have the money to buy a big cage and a good wheel, then maybe a hamster is not right for you. Second of all, are you a light sleeper? If so, a hamster may not be the best pet for you, because of course hamsters are nocturnal, which of course means that they sleep in the day and come out at night, or they can be crepuscular, which means that they wake up at dusk and go to sleep at dawn. So they will be up all night, of course, and if you're a light sleeper, they will probably not be the best, because with the rustling around in the bedding, running in the wheel, and just generally being awake, it can be quite difficult to sleep properly if you are indeed a light sleeper. I would recommend getting a silent wheel, such as this wheel I have here. It's basically a rodent wheel and it's very silent, or you can just get one that's called a silent spinner. They're mostly smaller wheels for dwarf hamsters, but I'm not sure if you can get one for Syrian hamsters. Thirdly, do you have enough spare time in your day to devote to your hamster? A hamster needs what I think should be 20 to 30 minutes minimum of playtime every day, and if you cannot give your hamster that, then maybe a hamster is not the right pet for you. Obviously it would be better if you could give them more playtime, but that is what I think should be the minimum. I would recommend, if you do decide to get a hamster, to find out when your hamster wakes up and goes to sleep and take them out to play with them just as they are about to wake up. Then you're not having to wake them up in the daytime to play with them and wake them up basically what would be their nighttime. Obviously it is okay to wake them up, but I would recommend trying to find out when they naturally wake up, and it's better for them, basically. Fourth, do you have access to the right type of food and bedding? A hamster's bedding should not have any ink in it, because if the hamster chews on it, which will most likely do, the ink could get into their mouth and it could cause all sorts of problems with their digestive system and just their bodies generally. Also, the bedding cannot be cannot have cedar wood or pine, because those are bad for the hamster. They can cause respiratory problems. And you should also not have any cotton-based bedding for your hamster. So if in your local vet you do not have a good type of bedding and a good type of food, you can find out all about good types of foods and what foods hamsters should have in a video I did a couple of weeks ago, 2 videos ago. So if you do not have access to those 2 things, then I would not recommend buying a hamster. Last of all, do you have space to keep a fairly large cage? Like I said before, I recommend the minimum to be 360 square inches of floor space and that does not include levels. So if you do not have space to keep a cage that big or more or bigger, then I don't think it's fair to buy a hamster. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Bye!